Zebrahead was like your big splash.
Yep.
Zebrahead at that time was a very brave movie in the way that it dealt with race. That movie, for better or for worse, endeared you to black film audiences, I think, and started you on a trajectory of being like the white guy in black movies. Did you feel like that was happening? Did you see that happening when it was happening?
I felt like it was happening. I mean, I related to that character. I mean, that was like a toned down version of where I was in my life, you know, when I did that. But I was comfortable with it. I was excited about it. I understood it. I understood the sort of fish out of water. I understood, you know, being the only white dude in the room. And yeah, I was aware of that, being, you know, involved with black films or whatever. But it was like, I just wanted to be in films. Like, you know, when I did Higher Learning, that was like the second black film. I did the tiny little part in Poetic Justice just because I had met the late, great John Singleton.
Shout out to John Singleton.
And then, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm doing a black film. I was like, I want to work with this motherfucker who directed Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to be in the movie with Tupac and Janet Jackson. It's like the hot shit. It's like if it was like there was a hot show, like it was like, yo, I want to. He was like, it's a small problem. I was like, I just wanted to go to the fucking table reading to meet Janet Jackson and to meet Tupac. Like I just wanted to. He was like, we'll do something great.
Did you meet Q-Tip back then?
I had already met Tip. Okay. Yup, but I met Tip. I had met Tip
because that was his big acting debut.
Yes. Yeah. I met him. I believe Tip wasn't at the read through. Like he was the only one. I think Q-Tip did the read through. I may not be right about this, but I think Q-Tip was on speakerphone, and you know you could hear just his voice, which you know, and it's so nasally.
Yeah.
But I mean Janet, Pac, Regina King, who I've always loved.
Joe Torre.
Yeah. John, you know, and I, you know, at the time you're so young and you're so excited about being an actor and being in film and meeting people and like, you know, and being around people that you have such reverence for before you even, like when I did Higher Learning, when I auditioned for Higher Learning, you know, Cube had already done Boys in the Hood and obviously I was introduced to him through NWA and then all the social, but like to be a part to like, yo, John's like, yo, come to Sony. I'm gonna have you read these scenes with Ice Cube.
Right.
I'm like 2 hours early to get there. I'm so fucking amped up to do this shit. And this is Cube when he, you know, the chipped tooth might not have been fixed, you know, and you know, you're still like, what the fuck? It's Ice Cube. Like I was bugging off of him, you know, I was tripping out off of him. But, you know, like I was just so hyped to have the opportunity and to do it. And, you know, I was just so excited about the whole everything, the acting and, you know, whether it's black films, True Romance, it didn't make a fucking difference. Like all those actors and like those movies in that time was just so exciting for me.